think Biggie touched on a lot of the things we were already feeling, but she chose the wrong time to do that. Let's talk. Hi my loves, Ram, let it go from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. In today's video, I'm coming to you all with a Baddies East episode 2021. Goddamn. Y'all, let's just hop into it. Before I do though, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. More importantly, subscribe, because I'm trying to get to that 10K by the end of the day, period. Baby, love you so much for all of the support. Shout out to you if you're new here and join the family. So let's just hop into it, because that's what we do. The name of this episode is called National Forgiveness Day, and shout out to me for actually remembering what the actual title was. So Sapphire and Smiley, they got into their little scuffle, tussle, whatever you want to call it. I hear the girls yelling out, "Smiley, fight back! Smiley, fight back!" I mean, honestly, I just feel like Smiley, at this point, you did all this, you know, rough and tough in your Afro puffs, but when it came down for an opportunity, you can't even throw a punch or actually block. You just gonna just go and like a rag doll get hit on? Come on, like that don't even make sense. So after that little scuffle or whatever, they're like, "So Smiley, what you want to do? What you want to do?" She's like, "Fuck it, let's just go out." Like, you're weird. You're weird, girl. I'm sorry. Like, you didn't eat. You're weird. So all of a sudden we see T and Scotty. Is her name? Not Scotty. T and DJ Sky High coming in, and they kind of looking like a dark cloud a little bit. By the time they make it over to the little group of girls, they're all hugging and doing everything like this. So ET presses to Seki like, "Yeah, I feel like you were, you know, talking about me online and I didn't like that." And Taseki is just like, "Yeah, well, I was talking about you, but as you can see, the person who I was mentioning or talking about you for, we're not even here right now, and I don't even deal with her, so it is what it is." ET doubled down and said, "Well, I don't care. I feel like you owe me an apology." And Taseki was like, "Oh, hold this for a second." When she said hold this, everybody's like, "Well, wait a minute. Like, girl, y'all ain't even have to give it all that energy." I really feel like they ended up hugging it out. Taseki was like, "Oh, I read her energy. I felt like she just wanted to hug." I feel like Taseki is one of those girls who really can fight and understands and knows that she does not need to fight everybody, because like she said, she doesn't want to inflict that level of trauma onto people. And for that, I appreciate you. So T's walking in and DJ Sky's walking in, and Anna, I like Anna. I was unsure about her because she was giving Chihuahua, but Anna is likable. I think the fans like her. She's funny as hell in the confessionals. She makes up in a lot for her personality and for, you know, she's hilarious. So I like that. A lot of these girls fit the baddie mold, but they're not really good for TV in the sense of when you get into the confessional, they're boring. Anna lets it be known like, "Girl, you're nothing but a DJ," talking to DJ Sky. She was like, I am. DJ Sky's, we've been seeing less and less of DJ Sky, to be quite honest with you. Natalie really done demoted her right on out of that little DJ Sky, you know, cast member situation. But Anna pressed her like, "I don't like you. It is what it is, and we can deny." And she was just like, "Well, you were talking about me on the internet." She was like, "I never mentioned your name." And they just put up the little, you know, screenshots of them mentioning each other's name. Girl, it was just really petty and catty. But I like how Anna, as little as she is, really be tagging them girls up, like, for real. So then, you know, Sky apologizes just for whatever it's worth, and then Anna and Scotty try to get their issue, and Scotty's just like, "Well, I just want you to apologize." She's like, "I'm not apologizing to you," as she should not. Like, you know, they were talking. Anna, I will say this, Anna was talking so much before people got onto the show. I remember her from my own memory, which is a little questionable, but I remember her being the one that was doing a lot of talking on the internet. And, you know, she got at Scotty. She said, "Scotty, I don't care. So what? I'm not giving you no apology. At the end of the day, I beat you up. You know my body." She's like, "You didn't beat me up." Scotty. Yes, she did, girl. She beat you up. She did. She didn't beat you down, but she beat you up, mamas. She did. And then they did a little replay. Scotty, take a class or two. You get all this money, okay? Take a class, get a trainer, right? And get into a scuffle For real. So that way we can be like, oh, Scotty did her big one. Come back with a thrill. Come back with a surprise. You keep coming back with this sorry ass, with this blonde bob, but still not doing nothing. Hands are still in elementary school at your big grown age. Hate it. So they go into the house and everybody's kind of settled down. They're all in, like, to me, I feel like scrunched up in this one little room. And Natalie was like, oh, I'm so glad we were all able to kind of apologize. It's National Forgiveness Day. And she tries to press the issue with Anna and Scotty again, which, you know, Natalie, she's producer. She's puppet master. Okay, she's puppeteering. And, you know, Scotty and Anna get at it again. And the girls are just sitting around just looking. So they was like, let's just go into the other room. So that way the other girls don't get started. They go into the other room. And like, you know how they do, they set it up like Love and Hip Hop with the one big huge, you know, island in between them. And, you know, they're going back and forth and you're still weird and you're still weak. You didn't do anything from season 1. And, you know, and just going on. Anna, she can pop it. Anna does a really good job popping it. She really does. Scotty says, I'm not a good arguer. But Scotty, you ain't a good fighter either. So you gotta pick one, girlfriend. And she gets to calling Scotty a lapdog, which is such a trigger for her. So she tries to throw glass over the island. Natalie is kind of ducking and dragging it. Then out of nowhere, Biggie is just like, yeah, well, I want to shoot my shot too, because I feel like the situation with me and you, Biggie, or Rolly, doesn't even make sense. And Biggie was just like kind of listening, but not really. And she was just like, at the end of the day, you said that I tried to throw you off from production and filming when I told you like relax on that whole Stunner Girl situation. You felt like I sent to you and I didn't. You tried to switch sides and go over there with Tommy and be her lapdog, which was corny. She was like, no, that's not what happened. Me and you was cool, and you was even asking me all types of stuff like, oh, I wonder how you sound when you moan and this, that, and the third, which I don't think that she was saying it like Biggie was trying to press her or Rolly was trying to press her. I keep saying Biggie, Rolly, the fucking same syllable, same people, different, you know, nationalities. So she's like, oh yeah, well, everybody was in the confessional like, oh my gosh. I feel like that was like you trying to make it seem like and imply like, y'all, she was on you. I don't think that at all. Biggie, you got that, you know, fucking deep ass voice. I'm curious to know, bitch, how do you sound when you moan? And that's not a regular question that you ask somebody with a, I don't want to say a regular speaking voice, but you get what I'm saying? Like, girl, how do you sound when you laugh? How do you sound when you moan? Like, what is it giving? Like, does it change an octave, girl? I don't know. Inquirer minds are wondering. Not really, because I really don't. I personally don't care. But I can see how you want to know. Like, yeah. So they're going back and forth, and she's like, see, and that's what I'm talking about you, because you're a liar. You're a liar. So Biggie tries to walk away. Rolly tries to walk away. Child, these names is fucking. Rolly tries to walk away, and Biggie is still, so Biggie tries to, you know, start spraying her with a whole bunch of stuff. Rolly is walking away, and she's like, yeah, because at the end of the day, you just mad. I'm another big girl. I'm the prettiest big girl. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is really the whole plot and premise of the whole beef. Maybe there are some truths there. Maybe Rolly is threatened by Biggie's position as the black, you know, I don't want to say black, she looks black to me, but you know, another bigger girl who has a little bit of love and this, that, and the third, and came on originally with a better sense of style and dress. Because let's think back for a second. When we were first introduced to Roly Poly Snacks Mills, she was the butt of the joke. She and her name and her antics was all a caricature, which she's still playing a role, don't get me wrong, but I feel like more of her authentic self shows up in Baddies, right? We see more of who she is as a person. But when she was over there with Chance of Loving Him, she was just playing the big fat black girl who had ill-fitting clothes and was the butt of the joke. Biggie came to us as the bossed up big Dominican girl who had chains and fineries, if we can call it that, before that. So although they're on different statuses, you know, Biggie is a Rolly is a fan favorite. She's not new to this, she's true to this, and you know, whatever. They came into the game on different levels. So I do think that Biggie, let me just take my time. You know how I used to be in church and you was doing the Somebody in the audience be like, take your time, baby. Let me take my time with this shit. Biggie probably feels that she is a bit superior and above Rolly. Because, like she said, I'm the cuter big girl now. I hate to say it, y'all know I love y'all down, but y'all Dominicans be like that. Y'all be like, Hispanic people be like that. They think that they're better than black people. We know that. She's lighter. We know that. She's smaller. We know that she came with a little bit more money. So maybe two things could be true at once. Maybe Rolly really is a little bit jealous. Maybe Biggie is a little bit projecting and kind of exposing her hand. Because why are y'all still beefing from last season? Nobody cares. Y'all both here now. Fucking go get a cheeseburger and call it a day. You feel me? Y'all can link up and come up with a fashion line for big girls, big baddies, baddies, bigums, some shit. But this beef is ass. At this point, it's popping it. Oh yeah, you mad, you mad, you mad, you mad. Oh, aha. And then she started talking to Natalie. You know, Natalie, you acting weird. Y'all don't, you know, this, that, and the third. You put all these bitches on the PJ. You ain't put me on the PJ. This, that, and the third. You don't put me. And she is feeling some type of way because, like, not for nothing, Mariah is new, right? Mariah is new. ET is new. Why is she on the PJ with you when I was just with you last season? So it's making her feel weird. So ET pops in like, shut up, girl. You said what you was going to say. It is what it is, and they said the third down. I know a lot of people don't like ET. I'ma stick beside her at this point for right now. Maybe, I don't know. But I just feel like I, in this moment, agree with ET. Bitch, shut up. Shut up. You keep doing all this talking and all this carrying on. Shut up. If you're going to fight, then fight. Otherwise, shut up. Nobody wants to hear, because she was dragging it. She was dragging, like she was obviously feeling some type of way. And so, I'm a little bit conflicted because I do feel like this. One, I did say that, you know, last season the girls were taking turns on that PJ. Remember, if y'all was watching a couple of reviews ago, I said this. They're not doing it this time. Natalie is like, bitch, I'm the queen bee. If I want you with me, you with me. I don't care when you came in. This is how I'm doing it. I'm not giving the other girls chances. It is what it is. That's true. Now, also, I want to just say that Biggie was the only person who was bold enough to say, Natalie, you want some weird shit? Like, we getting a messed up houses. We not on the PJs. We don't have the same opportunities. Like, why is you doing this? And she even said to Natalie, if you ain't really fuck with me like that, why would you even bring me onto the show? Hello, this is Natalie Nunn. Bitch, do you not know who you dealing with? She making a show. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. And I promise you I wouldn't be surprised if Red was a part of Baddies. And then now what? She another big girl. Now what, Rolly? Now what, Biggie? I just feel like Natalie is smart and she's calculating when it comes to certain things like that. And I feel like, and I said this, everybody is like, oh, Natalie, oh, what's up? In the confessionals, they're like, we get these broke down houses, we not together. Biggie was the only person who decided to say something. She was the only person. And I appreciate that. However, I just feel like this, and I've been in these situations before. I might be dead ass right. And I've done it. I've done it in my personal life, with my family, like all types of shit. Like, I'm spraying you now because I didn't held it. Now I'm spraying you. And now it's, oh my God, why are you? And then your message gets lost because you're going everywhere. And that time you went around the corner, you told the girl again, you ain't wearing no pink shirt. It comes off as like, you're one all over the place. You might be jealous, but really I'm hurt and I'm trying to express myself and y'all not trying to hear me. So now that I got a moment, I'm going all the way, but your message gets lost. I feel like Biggie should have been more concise. You gotta really be tactful. I mean, with that group, probably not. It probably wouldn't even matter. I'm just talking about in real world. I done did that before. And now everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. But although what I'm saying is true, and at some point other people in the room have said that same thing in their mind, I was the only one who said it, but then y'all leave me out to dry. Now I'm looking crazy. You feel me? So like, it's just like, damn, it's a toss up. It's not about what you say, it's how you say it. And I feel like she macked out. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm telling you how I feel. Natalie, you shouldn't have brought me back. If you ain't want me to be here, I ain't even ride on a private jet. You feel me? Which is true. Which for all motherfucking, like, it's true. But in that moment, her message got lost. And then when E.T. chiming in like, shut up because your voice is annoying, really got played. But I feel like in that moment, she just stood there like, Yeah, and I said what I had to say, which I'm gonna applaud Biggie for that, because that takes a little bit of nerve. Trust me, I know. What y'all think about that moment? Was Biggie doing too much, or was she standing on business? I want to know what y'all think. Oh yeah, Anna and Scotty still doing their little one too. I'm not about to get into it because them girls, they don't really want to fight each other. It's just yin and yang. So then in the next scene, Natalie is on her balcony FaceTiming Smiley, and she's like, where my chain at? She's like, girl, I don't know where your chain at. Mariah Lynn and Scotland comes around, sneaking around like, girl, I don't know where your chain is at. So Mariah gets on the phone like, yeah, your chain, I'm giving it to my sister. You're gonna have to get it from my sister. Mariah, why you put that target on your sister back like that? I don't know. I don't like stuff like that. Like, yeah, you got to figure it out, ho. And then when that sister get there, you see my sister, you give your sister the advantage. Don't be telling the bitch I got this shit, and now she coming at me. I want to be on the offense. You feel me? But okay. She is finally back around the girls, and she kind of rejoins the group. Everybody is so excited for tea. She brings a good energy. Not for nothing, she at least is entertaining in the confessionals. God damn. So they're just kind of filling the girls in about the whole situation with Smiley. Nobody's really feeling Smiley right now. They feel the situation in with Rolly and how they feel about that. So then Camilla is sitting down and she's asking Smiley. She was like, Smiley, I don't like how that shit happened, because you talk like, you know, you really from Miami. You talk all this big Willie stuff. And when somebody was pressing you, you didn't say anything. You didn't do anything. You know what I mean? We're baddies. You can't be acting like, you know, punk girl. That's not what we do. And she's like, well, I'm not going to fight if I don't want to fight. But you wanted to fight little Mariah? You wanted to fight Mariah? And, you know, I feel like Camilla in that moment was kind of keeping them girls honest. And she was like, and Biggie, what's up with you? She was like, honestly, I just feel like you was just talking too much. And I like Camilla for the simple fact that she wasn't holding no punches with those girls. She was just telling them exactly how they feel. And that sometimes is what's needed, to be quite honest with you. So the next scene, we have the girls on the sprinters. They're all on separate sprinters. Surprise, surprise. And at this time, they're pulling up to their Baddie blunt o'clock little situation. She was like on a sprint with the girls, like, why is Smiley FaceTiming me or whatever? And she was just like, you asking me something about a hoodie, like, that's weird, what are you doing that for? And she was like, no, I'm just trying to figure out something. Smiley is, she's nervous is what it is. She's trying to gauge Natalie and see what type time is on. And this is why Natalie called her or answered the phone, because she was going to answer, but she ended up answering and was like, yeah, what's up? And she was like, yeah, well, put me on speakerphone. Listen, y'all, we about to go to this event. I don't want no funny business. I don't know why y'all not dressed. Come correct. And I really feel like this was a huge moment for Natalie Nunn, for all that she's done, all of the hard work that she's put in with, you know, her very successful businesses. We all know she sells waist trainers and scrubs and everything the hell else. So this Baddie blunt o'clock, she got $10 blunts, pre-rolls from Cali Kush, which I feel like, you know, a $10 blunt means shit, you know, let's see what it's in for, you know. I'll review a little Baddie blunt o'clock real quick. Y'all remember when I used to do CBD reviews? Y'all probably don't. Y'all, it's probably all new people there. I used to be on here reviewing CBD gummies and CBD reviews. I done upgraded, okay, bitch? I done upgraded. Show me what's under my garage today. You feel what I'm saying? But that's a long story short. Maybe, I don't know. If I can procure a Baddie blunt o'clock, maybe I will do a review, bitch, and be silly out of my mind. But, long story short, the event looks nice. Natalie looks good. They're giving her props and her accolades as she's doing her whole rounds. And then after that, they get into the sprinter and Natalie is like, I don't want to hear no bullshit. It's a deodorant check. Some of y'all is getting musty. Some of y'all is getting musty. Did y'all see Rolly's face when she said that? It was, I intuitively, I think it was Rolly. She was the only one that didn't grab for it. Cause her feelings was hurt. I don't know. She was like, I'm not playing this game. Ain't no conversation. Here, put on this deodorant. That's different. I feel like that should have been off the camera. Maybe they wanted to edit it out. I don't know. But damn, I mean, a little bit, I'm told at this big girl age, you gotta get a re-up. You have to have somebody let you know to get a re-up of deodorant. And listen, it's no shame. Sometimes you need to whack up, you know, hit it again. Sometimes you need to real quick, a refresh, okay? There's nothing wrong with a refresh. But to have somebody pull you on camera, talking about so it's it's DO time. Chabu. So they get to the club, embarrassing. Mother would never have a field day. So, girl, that's a mess. I'm not over that. We need to pause for a second. I need to pause for a second because it must have been bad for Natalie to have one left that part in. And did y'all see them hands reaching for that DO and the spray and everything like this? Y'all don't know to do that naturally without Mama Natalie letting y'all know that. In the bathroom real quick, on your post points, check the temperature. But and y'all in these hot ass rooms, girl. So, girl. She did it so smooth too, like a mom. Like, I don't want to hear shit about it. Like a teenage son, come back, get your ass in the shower. That's it. But they go up to the next spot. They're in the club and they're having a good time. We see Mariah's sister shows up, and we see that get the throwing bows. We're gonna see that E.T. and Biggie are gonna have their moment to fight, which I feel like Biggie probably gonna give her one of those power punches. You know what I mean? And then E.T. she's quick and she's with it. Smiley and Mariah are gonna fight again. Smiley, I don't like you. I think that's a consistent Smiley. I don't like you. You ain't want to fight that black girl that was, I don't understand what was going to give you something because she ain't really do too much. But you want to fight Mariah. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Period. And a point blank. I'm trying to get to that 10K by the end of the day. 10K. Hey, by the end of the day. Period. So make sure you like and subscribe. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.